What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we are jumping into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time we are going to attempt to 5-star Thuricvod village with the starting equipment. If you've seen any of the videos that I've done in this series in the past, I'm going to be doing it with Max. And our loadout should look something like this, minus the traits and the additional items. So this is all starting equipment, not fully tiered up. The barricade and floor spikes are tier 4. The remaining items are tier 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in and talk about the setup while we do this. Alright, so here we go. Now, remembering that we only have a single guardian, we're actually going to place him over here and focus most of our trapping down below. We're going to have to deal with a lot of numerous minions in addition to some things that ultimately just absorb a lot of damage and some kobolds. So ideally what we want to do is weaken everything and then allow them to start getting burnt to death. Oops. That's what we're gonna do.
I'll never notice this.
So making sure that you can get as much damage out of your walls is going to be super important.
I'll just leave
I'm gonna pop a tar here just because everything that's going up the steps will have to make a trek over here first, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this started. There we go. So let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to deal with at least one ogre coming out of here at the moment. So I'm going to pop them in the face as soon as I can.
Broken through the gate.
Alright. And that's them taken care of. Then you want to try to pick out the archers to alleviate yourself of some very unneeded damage taken.
Okay, I am not
There's our second dude. We're going to make sure we pop him with the in your faces. That will guarantee that we don't take too much damage. And you can see that the tars set up here are helping us really get a really solid amount of damage out of the arrow walls that we have going. So that's super important. The arrow walls get time to refire. And we get combo coin. Always a fan of that combo coin.
never notice this.
So, Brimstones at the top because kobolds will get up there rather quickly. And we want to try to automate this lane as soon as possible because we will have no other defense for it. So these are going to be tars. And if the larger enemies are nearly dead, that's a good thing. I think the left brimstone is actually not working out too well. So as soon as I get a cell break, I'm actually going to get rid of that one. Alright. And you can see the arrow walls are really shining through pretty hard here. Okay, so now we need to go over to the other side. We're still going to have the bottom one to worry about, so
whoopsie, almost hurt myself on
actually
that.
going to double arrow wall that.
Look out! Our defenses have been breached again.
And we need a ton of damage over here as soon as possible. Okay, and there we go with the kobolds. I'm just hoping I have enough of the enough of those arrow walls and other things up there to really take out those kobolds. If I do, then I'm fine. If not, you'll start to see them trickle up here. And I do have that the guardian to allow them to take care of the right side, so it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, looks like that worked out. I kind of want one more right there.
Cut once.
Okay, and now we have a high volume of minions coming out over here. Let me add these arrow walls here,
Leave this right.
just for the few things that are going to break out. And there we have the smolder. And we're just going to gun her down. It's really not that big of a deal when you're playing solo. Most heroes aren't, just because your damage and health are really high when you're on your own. Okay, seems to be working out well so far. Let me actually get some pounders here and a couple more arrow walls. I actually missed a couple of places where I could put arrow walls over there. These are going to be really high health enemies here, so we need to get some stuns in and deal as much damage as we can. Okay, I think we're doing okay so far. We're just going to have to worry about whatever is coming up on the left side. He grabs so stunned, or so beautiful it hurts. The bonus damage from the stuns. Okay, that's it. Just some knolls. We got more stuff. Okay.
I'll never notice this.
And we seem to be doing really good. The combination of those tars slowing everything into the arrow walls is working out excellently. So I'm a fan of that. We actually want some more spikes over here though. As much burst damage as you can possibly get. Because that's literally all you have to work with here with the starting traps. I mean, you can get some burn up, but burn's not going to help versus heavy enemies. Burn's really only for the light guys. Alright. So now, I'm not sure if those arrow walls are going to be enough to whittle down everything that they have coming over here. So let the Guardian do what he can. Plaster as many arrow walls as possible over here. And let's go take a look at what's happening on the other side. I got my stunning bolt ready, so... And I missed everything because they died. That's an okay reason to miss. Definitely would not want to miss while they're alive. Okay, and we're going to drop one more of those over here just in case it can do a little bit more damage for us. I'm going to see what happens if I try to place another concussive pounder there just to see if I can get some more damage from it. Now this is tough because you have an enemy hero down below who's going to reduce the damage that everybody's taking. So you got to be really careful because they're likely going to have most of those minions make it up top here, and they're going to be problematic really quick. So we're going to stun Hogarth, Unchained, pop him in the face, and now we're going to try to zap whatever is coming up here before they become an issue. And luckily for me, there's another Unchained pickup, so I can restore most of this when it's done. And those ogres took a lovely amount of damage, so I really have very little to worry about. We can actually put a couple of arrow walls here so that they start shooting themselves in the back, and we're actually going to drop some concussive pounders here too.
They've summoned a boss minion.
I don't really care too much about the boss. He's on the right, so we have to go deal damage to him. So let's go ahead and get that done. Now we have...
I'll just leave this right here.
Have a lot of damage that we can possibly deal here, so let's get that done. Get the extra trap set up. And then we're going to grab Persistent so that we can get those multi-zaps on all the enemies that actually make it anywhere. And now we're going to use that as the orcs start rounding the bend here. And it looks like we're pretty much on par for this. We just have to zap the kobolds. And there we go. 5 stars on Thuricvod with default traps. Nice. Beat it with about 48 seconds to spare, so that's not bad at all. Alright, and what else do we need recorded here? Yeah, I think we have half of War Mage done now. We have the first 5 maps. We're looking at the last 5, so this is our halfway point. I haven't actually 5-starred Krogan yet, so that'll be interesting. Either way, if you enjoyed this, feel free to like or thumbs up the video, upvote it on whichever platform you're on. That definitely helps me out a lot. Lets me know that you guys want to see more things like this. If you have any comments or there's anything specifically that you'd like to see here, feel free to let me know, and I'll make sure that if I have the opportunity, I'll get that put up as well. But other than that, thanks as always for watching, you guys. I definitely appreciate it. And as always, until next time, have a good one.